Hey, welcome back to my blog. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about what I want to label as the Omaha promise. Omaha's got a lot of promise, and I think that promise goes a lot deeper than just saying it. I want to put some wheels to it, and one of those wheels is the fact that I want to be able to educate kids in the community, not from a high school level, but from a college level. Wouldn't it be an awesome thing to have an endowment that is big enough to be able to give all the kids in the community a college education, as long as they were attended Omaha schools from K through 12, and that they've committed to schools and that they've graduated with all the requirements and they want to go on to college. I'm going to bring up to you two things. One is University of Nebraska Medical Center. They want to do an expansion of the university down there to bring this to have a new cancer center that is going to be at the pinnacle of cancer centers within the United States. It says here that the new cancer facility in Omaha would help the medical community in its goal to become a National Institute of Health comprehensive cancer center by 2020. And part of this project is a 108-bed hospital strictly for cancer, and then 98-room laboratory for research, for cancer research. Folks, we've got an unbelievable opportunity here, and I think if we kind of adapted that opportunity to not only educate our kids, but to get behind this hospital project, and what would it look like if we had enough endowment dollars to be able to say anybody, be it a nurse practitioner, be it a doctor, be it a physician's assistant, that wants to go in here and get educated at the UNMC, their education is paid for. There's a deal in Kalamazoo, Michigan, that a group of businessmen got behind, and it's called the Kalamazoo Promise, and I'm going to put up a link in my blog here. But what they did is they had the same exact idea. They were in turn they were able to raise enough money to endow the kids in Kalamazoo metro area to be able to have their education paid for. There are certain requirements and certain restrictions, but they got it endowed. Now let me take that a step further. One of the individuals who was partnering up with the Kalamazoo Promise said, what would it look like if we took this to a higher level and endowed one of the medical universities in Kalamazoo area and gave free education for doctors? Folks, do you know what you could do with that? Now all of a sudden, instead of doctors having to work their tails off to pay all that higher education, now they can give back to the community by volunteering and or endowing other entities like this to be able to help other people out. And I think that's what we need. Instead of relying on the government, and instead of the government trying to be the save-all to all people, I think we need to dig down and we need to pull ourselves up and we need to help each other. So I'm proposing that we get an Omaha project going and that we form a group of individuals to put a foundation together, and we go out and we raise enough money that if any child within the metro area of Omaha wants to go on for higher education, that is going to be paid for. There will be some guidelines and some restrictions set forth, probably very similar to the Kalamazoo project. But then number two, what would it look like if there was a nurse or a doctor that wanted to go on for further training in the cancer center down at UNMC, and that education was paid for also? Give it some serious thought. Imagine what those people could do to the community. I particularly have a little girl that I'm fully aware of that is a cancer nurse, and she calls me up every once in a while and she goes, "Are you working?" And I'll say, "Yeah, I am." And she goes, "Can I come over and talk?" Absolutely. She comes into my office and she just cries and cries and cries because she has been told that she has to go in and tell somebody that they've got cancer. Or she's taking care of a 46-year-old gentleman that's got 4 kids, and she goes, "Dad, it's really tough." She goes, "These people come in here and they don't know what to do. Their hope is just dashed. Their plans for the future are dashed. They've got 4 kids at home, and he knows that he's terminally ill with cancer." Folks, I've seen it on my daughter's face, what this little girl does in people's lives. And I think that these caregivers need a little bit of a help up in life to further their education so they can in turn take care of us. So I'm proposing that we get endowments together and we work on these 2 projects together. So it's February 2012, and let's take this project and run with it and see what happens. So I'll keep you posted. If you're interested in getting involved, give me a call at 680-2500. Email me at bill.black@cbshome.com, or get a hold of me some other way and we'll talk, okay? So I'll talk to you later.